I hate to break it to everyone, including myself. I've had to come to terms with it. Yes, being overweight is negative on your body. Apparently now, there's a whole thing on the fat acceptance movement where we are now in the belief that being overweight on its own is not negative. What? Honeys, have you not heard of arthritis? Have you not heard of your A1C? Have you not heard about high cholesterol, blood pressure, heart problems? Have you not heard of hormonal issues? This is insane to me that we have people who have done 30 minutes of research online believe they are more intelligent than decades of research. Look, I get it. We don't want to be told we're making bad choices. We don't want to be told that we are unhealthy, especially because when we're young, again, I've said this in the past, most of the people on TikTok that are part of this movement, they're in their 20s. It is easy, super easy to believe you are healthy because your body can take it. But do you see a lot of women in their 30s, 40s, and 50s doing this whole body positivity movement thing and gorging themselves the way you guys do and pretending that being overweight is not unhealthy? No, I know where you do see them. Yeah, that's where you see them. And that's why. Because after a while, it affects you. It's just like how when you smoke when you're young, it doesn't affect you as much. But then once you hit your 40s and 50s, whoop, out of nowhere, suddenly your body starts developing issues. Maybe you've got a worse cough. Maybe you've got an issue with your lungs. Maybe you start developing problems with your gums, all these different things. If we can acknowledge those things are bad, why can't we acknowledge being overweight is bad? Because I've seen that. It's a lot of arguments on TikTok where I don't know what kind of gotcha you think you guys have when they say, oh, the thins, like this.
Being fat is unhealthy, and it's bad to be unhealthy. McDonald's and cola and all fizzy sodas and half of the juice that you drink. Ciggies and Menthos and big blends and benzos and tap water poured from the sink. Bottled or canned, Riddle and Zans, pain medications, it's true. It could take anything, you'll lose weight or gain no matter what you try to do. Diuretics, cosmetics, or just your genetics, your body will do what it can. But pretending you're great just because you lose weight is a flex that I don't understand.
When the thins say that being overweight is unhealthy, but they smoke and da-da-da-da. You were talking about a very select amount of people. There's not a lot of smokers as there were before. That's the first thing. Second thing, just because they're doing shitty things and they're doing bad and unhealthy things to your body doesn't mean that you're not, okay? Okay, and don't act like there isn't a movement against it. There are anti-smoking commercials. Even the beer and the alcohol companies themselves have literal restrictions on their bottles telling you not to drink. They release videos and commercials every year telling you not to drink a lot. They tell you to do it in moderation. They sell the shit and they're telling you to do it in moderation. So don't sit there and act like, oh, we all just have this giant cognitive dissonance and we're all pretending that smoking and drinking and all these other vices are bad. We know. We talk about it. Now's your turn. And you know, since you guys want to use the internet as your own source, I've got sources myself. And no, it's not fatliberation.com or any bullshit like that. This is from Mercy Health. It's through Wisconsin and Illinois. And this is 12 reasons how extra pounds can affect your body. Okay? It is associated with higher risk of cancers, such as prostate, colon, breast, uterine, and kidney. The National Cancer Institute associates 34,000 new cases of cancer in men and 50,000 women each year due to their obesity. Excessive weight is a major risk factor for type 2 diabetes, also known as adult onset diabetes, because the body gets resistant to insulin and the hormone responsible for blood sugar utilization. You're not feeling it now, You will in a few years. If you have excessive weight, you might have elevated cholesterol, including bad cholesterol. Now, this one should be very easy for most people to understand. Yeah, if you're higher in fats, your cholesterol can go up. High blood pressure, again, this is simple. Your veins pump your blood. If there's more of you, your blood has to pump harder. Ergo, your heart is under more pressure to do it. More weight makes the heart work harder to pump blood. Hey, listen, I didn't even have to take a medical class to know that. Hey, look at me. Blood vessels hardening. So this one is due to the excessive weight and a lot of the just issues inside of you. Your vessels get hardened. Super fun. Fat accumulation around the neck area may be causing obstructive sleep apnea. Yeah. A condition where airways close up during sleep and prevent normal oxygen delivery to the body. I know many people, because when I sold mattresses, and wait for my mattress video on this as well, when you lay on your back, which is usually one of the best ways to sleep, when you're overweight, what happens? Gravity shoves it all up to your throat. And so you're sitting there, and I could not count how many people, when they would lay down on the mattresses, their faces would turn beet red. If they had no pillow, especially. Oh, it was horrible. I felt so bad for those people. It can negatively affect concentration and memory for sleep apnea as well. I'm not going to get into this because I am going to get into it in the video. So anyways, excessive weight can decrease fertility rates and can increase your chance for premature birth. I've been in the infertility circle for a very long time because I don't know if you guys realize I'm infertile. I'm unexplained. I did get all my hormones tested. I've had my cycle tested. I've had everything tested, including my husband. We don't have a reason why, so. But at this point, I'm 35 years old this year. This is going to be a take that no one's going to like. I don't believe in having kids after that age. If you do, do what you want. I don't believe in having your first child after that age because of the increased issues. But that's a story for another video. I just keep having more videos coming up in this single one. Obesity is associated with higher osteoarthritis, wear and tear on joints. Again, this is a very logical thing, guys. If you're looking at a bridge, okay, let's use the analogy to these overweight women and men that are in my comments and on my videos and that think that I'm just being fat phobic, okay? Look at a bridge. Bridges have weight limits. They even say it on the signs before you drive on them. Is it fat phobic if the bridge says we can only handle 3 tons and you put 5 tons on the bridge? Would you do that? No, because you don't want to collapse the bridge. Your body is only designed to hold up so much. Your body is a bridge, especially your knees and your ankles. I have seen it firsthand on people where the knees wear away to nothing. The ankles can slide out from their sockets, especially if you're flat-footed. That affected my mother. God rest her soul, I loved my mother. I loved her to death. But there's a lot of things my mother did, even though she tried to lose weight, that were not effective enough. And it affected her feet. It affected the way she moved. It was very painful. And guys, it could happen to you. Let's continue on. There's more to this list. This is very true. Higher fat can cause you to have depression. You are predisposed, 1, because you're less likely to move around and go out, and 2, because the hormones can affect you. And finally, excessive weight leads to a lower life expectancy. Look, there is a reason why these people on my 600-pound life, there are many who did not make it. Okay, guys? There are quite a few people who died on my 600-pound life. They were not old people. They were in their 30s, in their 40s. And stop sitting there and pretending that the only reason they died is because of some random issue. When you are overweight, you have a higher risk of blood clots because, let's face it, if you're sitting down more often, your blood has higher time to congeal. And when that blood clot releases, it can stop your heart. Okay? There's so many issues. There's gallbladder issues. There's kidney issues. Look. One of the reasons I was able to stay in the body positivity movement for so long was because I believed people were facing reality, Okay? And I still have that belief. If you know you're unhealthy and you don't care and you own that, whether it's a good choice or not, that's your choice as an American, that's your freedom. I'll let you choose that. I don't agree with it, but that's your freedom. But if you're going to delude yourself and actually sit here and fight medical evidence and truths because it's more comfortable for you, I cannot sit by and let you shame me away from that. Because that's what you do. When you accuse everyone of fat phobia for any minor criticism, what you're really doing is you're trying to bully people with public shame and outcry and claiming they're bigots and bias so you can feel better about your bad choices. I don't play that way. I don't. I'm never going to. Because using the comfy choice isn't the right choice. I would much rather you hate me for telling you the truth than love me for lying to you. And there's this one girl on TikTok, beautiful girl, has neon turquoise hair, gorgeous blue eyes. Woo! I would pay for those eyes. She speaks very eloquently and spews nothing but lies. Because she really does believe all the things that are made up for the body positivity movement. And one of the things she says is that if you're speaking against all these things, not only are you fat phobic, but you're racist and you're this and you're that, you're adding a ton of labels to just try and bully people into not being honest. Okay, I'm not saying that the people that are nasty and mean about it are okay. But some of them are that way because they are frustrated and angry with you guys. Because you're not facing reality. You're creating your own reality, and then you're accusing everyone else of being a bigot for not accepting what you want to make up. There's one girl, touching back onto my what I eat in a day. She was the one that had the most food in a day. She was having 3 bowls of noodles. She was randomly eating waffles. She was wanted to kill for a Twinkie. And then she tried to claim, because of one cherry pick video where she didn't binge, that she wasn't a binge eater. Don't make shit up. You literally put the evidence out there. And then you're mad when people call you out on it. But that's all I had to say on all this, guys. Because no matter what, reality prevails. And all of these girls are slowly hurting themselves into very dangerous territory. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's not a lot of you out there in the body positivity movement, but all of you, understand this. It is not cute. I noticed another one where the guy was pointing out where the excess fat was on him. And, oh, look at this cute thing here. No, that means your body is now searching for places that don't normally accumulate fat. It's searching for new places to place it because you've got so much excess. There are so many examples I could show on why, yeah, you can pretend it's cute on you, but if it was practiced in reality, it wouldn't work. Just think about it. Would you overstuff your blender to make something and then let everything explode and barely get a result of what you needed? No. Would you overstuff your walls with insulation? No. There are so many things where you would never overstuff and have to find certain places to put it. Why? Because it doesn't work. Because moderation works. But when it comes to the body, the human body, because we have the ability to stretch and flex and kind of push limits, we start to make up our own rules. We start to make up our own reality. And that's a little scary, guys. It's a lot of scary. That's why I think one of the biggest reasons why I've still started to talk about this is what I'm starting to notice is as more pushback is happening, a lot of these young ladies are not wanting to face reality. And that's something where hopefully I and some of the others like me, because I do see you guys in the comments. Thank you for your comments, by the way. Hopefully we can change their minds and save them from themselves. But I promise the last time I'm going to say it, that's all I'd say on it, guys. Please remember, yes, there are medical doctors that are idiots. And I'm going to do a video on this soon about what the body positivity makes right. But please don't ignore the medical advice of a professional that is genuinely concerned about you, just so that way you can stay more comfortable in something. Just because it's comfy doesn't mean it's good. I'll talk to you all next time. And that is yet another one, guys, of my installment with the body positivity movement. Again, I thought I was almost done with this, but apparently not. Yeah, reality is a thing, and here's hoping that I can keep pointing it out. So, I have 5,000 of you now. Actually, I'm probably more towards 5,500 now. Welcome, everybody. Wow. Just wow. I am still so floored at the support. You guys have been amazing. I have been now receiving gifts. You guys don't have to send me anything. I love that you do. You don't have to. If you want to support me, though, I love it. Do consider becoming a patron. I have 7 patrons now. What? So I wanted to thank you guys for that. Sorry, my phone is always, of course, being a loud little ninny. I want to thank Sherry Molosky, Emile DeVry, John Quinn, Ide, Maria Alice Silveira Veloso, Danielle Moriando, and Panda Bear. I want to thank you all for the immense support. I'm so excited because this week I'm going to Texas, guys. As a matter of fact, while this is premiering right now, I should be on a plane somewhere in the United States. So I may not be in this premiere right now, but I thank you all for being there anyways. I can't believe how much my life has changed in only a couple of months, guys, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this entire just journey that we're having together. I got to launch my first Rescue Me Monday this week, which I have not been able to watch the premiere of yet because it hasn't happened yet, so here's hoping that went well. Guys, I'm so excited. Everything's changing, and I really do see just so many cool things, and I want to thank you all for helping make that a reality. So, guys, I just had to say that. So, I will see you all next week. I will be back in North Carolina then and be right back on schedule. And there should be no interruption in my uploads as a result. So, all I'd say is, guys, thank you again. Thank you so, so much. I'm loving this journey so far. Remember to tell the people that are important to you that you love them and to be safe. So, guys, I love you. Be safe. Bye.